that he is innocent. That's the bottom line. He's innocent.
What?
Not only do I feel he's innocent, but if the prosecuting team had to make one last statement before they die, and that statement would cause them to go to heaven or hell, they would say he's innocent.
But the 12 members of the jury thought otherwise, and when Wayne Williams was escorted from the Fulton County Courthouse last night, it was no longer as a suspect, but a convicted killer. Williams accepted the verdict with the same composure he maintained throughout most of the trial. He told the court, "I just hope the person or persons who've committed these crimes can be brought to justice. I, more than anyone, want to see this terror ended, but I did not do it." It took the jury only 11 hours to reach their decision. Wayne Williams guilty of the murders of 27-year-old Nathaniel Cater and 21-year-old Jimmy Ray Payne. The quick verdict surprised everyone. After all, the jury sat through 9 weeks of testimony, heard 197 witnesses. The prosecution, led by District Attorney Lewis Slaton, presented a mountain of circumstantial evidence, and it paid off.
I did say jigsaw puzzle, and I did say we'd put the pieces there where they could see the big picture. That meant it took a lot of pieces, and I don't describe any of them as stronger or weaker than the other.
What about the fiber?
No one actually saw Wayne Williams stop his car on the bridge over the Chattahoochee last May. No one saw him dump the body of Nathaniel Cater over the rail and into the water. But 2 days after he was seen driving slowly over the bridge, Cater's body was found in the river. 9 days earlier, Jimmy Ray Payne's body was found in about the same location. But the most convincing circumstantial evidence, the fibers and dog hairs found in Williams' car and home. They matched fibers found on the bodies of the victims.
Fiber evidence was the hardest evidence to overcome. I don't know of anything else that I would have done differently than what we did.
The defense team announced immediately Williams' convictions would be appealed. It's expected to center on Judge Cooper's ruling allowing evidence that linked Williams with the killings of 10 other child murder victims. That evidence enabled the prosecution to establish a pattern involving the defendant.
The major ground, of course, the most outstanding would be the allowance of the pattern. I think that we were put in a position where we were charged with 2 crimes and then called upon to defend 12. And with the inadequate resources, the inadequate time, there was just no way for Wayne Williams or anyone, for that matter, to defend against 12 crimes without proper preparation.
Wayne Williams was found guilty and sentenced to 2 consecutive life terms. But there are 26 child murder cases still unsolved. What happens now? It would appear the task force may be disbanded within the next few days. Police sources now claim they believe Williams committed all but 2 of those murders. But there are those in the community who will wonder. After all, there seem to be many in Atlanta who don't believe the guilt of Wayne Williams was proven beyond a reasonable doubt. It would then follow that a lot of people still think the killer of Atlanta's children remains free.